reigning world champion team owner for Broken Bow, Oklahoma, Clay Smith.
Oftentimes people ask me how I got into this industry. I've been doing this over 20 years, and my mother joked that this is the result of not letting your child play with sparklers. Which is partially true. I was not allowed to play with fireworks growing up, but it wasn't a backlash against that authority. My name is Greg Schott. I am the pyrotechnician that does the opening of the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo every year. It's an interesting career field. Most people don't really appreciate how stressful it can be, because every time we come out to do a show, we're handling live explosives. And depending on what you're doing, the proximity of human beings to the product that we're using, to the effects we're firing, can be fairly close. For example, I've toured with bands, and some of the guitar players love standing within 3 or 2 feet of the propane flames, which can be hazardous unless you have experienced it and you know the proximity, which in these cases they did. Generally, the rodeo openings are, we use about 12 mines. This year we're using 12 mines per opening, 8 comets, 16 gerbs, a couple of cannon simulators, and some 10-shot plates. So we have close to 100 pieces of pyrotechnic product or effects going into the air at any one time. In the course of my career, I've been very fortunate. I'm very diversified. I've worked the Super Bowl at Reliance Stadium down in Houston, that's notorious for the wardrobe malfunction. I've had 3 championships with the San Antonio Spurs, toured Europe with Guns N' Roses. I do installations on Princess Cruise Lines. Most recently and most noteworthy, I did a contract with Cirque du Soleil for their new show at the Luxor in Vegas, which opened this past November. I'm not in cowboy boots, I'm not in a cowboy hat, I am not a rodeo kind of individual, but everybody from the rodeo committee members to the volunteers to the people of San Angelo treat me with so much respect and love. It is truly a pleasure to keep coming back here. It's a huge part of my annual scheduling, and really San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo are my longest term clients at this point in my career.